Multiplication of decimals. Multiplying decimals is similar to multiplying whole numbers. Here are the steps. Step 1. Multiply the numbers as if they were whole numbers. Step 2. Count the total decimal places in the decimal numbers. Step 3. Place the decimal points in the product to match the total count of the decimal places. Example 1. 4.56 times 0.6. In 4.56, we have two decimal places because we have two numbers after the point to the right. And in 0.6, we have one decimal place because we have just one number after the point. The total number of decimal places is 3. So we will go ahead and multiply the numbers as if they are whole numbers. We will just omit the points. Take out the point on the first number, we will have 456. Take out the point on the second number, we will have 06, which is 6. Remember, in maths, we don't allow 0 in front of a whole number. And then we go ahead and multiply. 6 times 6 is 36. We write 6 and carry 3. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 3, 33. We write 3 and carry 3. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 3, 27. Next, we are going to put our decimal point in the answer. Remember that every whole number has a decimal point, 0, at the end of the number. Every whole number has 0 at the end, invisible 0, right? So the decimal point is at the end of this number. We are going to start from the end of the number and count. How many times? 3 times, because we had a total of 3 decimal places. 3 times to the left. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 2.736. Example 2. 12.3 times 0.05. We will take out the points and we will have 123 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. We write 5 and carry 1. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1, 11. We write 1 and carry 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1, 6. The total number of decimal places is 3. So we count 3 places of decimal from the end of the number. We have 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 0.615. Example 3. 4.307 times 0.8. You would notice that I did not say 4.307. No. After the decimal point, you read out the numbers individually. 4.307 times 0.8. So when we take out the decimal points, we are going to have 4,307 times 8. We multiply. 7 times 8 is 56. We write 6 and carry 5. 0 times 8 is 0 plus 5. We write 5. 3 times 8 is 24. We write 4 and carry 2. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 2 gives us 34. The total number of decimal places is 4. So we will fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our final answer is 3.4456. Multiplication of decimals with 10, 100, 1000. When multiplying a decimal with 10, 100, or 1000, we move the decimal points from the initial point to the right by as many places as number of zeros in the number. This means that when we are multiplying a decimal number by 10, 10 has just 1 0. We will move the decimal point from the initial point 1 time to the right. When we are multiplying by 100, we will move 2 times to the right. When we are multiplying by 1000, we will move 3 times to the right. We move depending on the number of zeros. Example 1, 2.05 times 100. We will move 2 places to the right because 100 has 2 zeros. 1, 2. That gives us 205.0, which is equal to 205. Example 2, 30.2 times 10. 10 has just 1 decimal place, so we will move 1 time to the right. That gives us 302.0, which is equal to 302. Example 3, 17.5 times 1000. 1000 has 3 zeros, so we will move from the initial position 3 times to the right and fill any empty space with 0. So we have 1, 2, 3. When we fill the empty spaces with 0, our final answer is 17,500. Alright, please go ahead and attempt the following. Where you are to multiply by 10 or 100 or 1000, don't bother to carry out a full multiplication. Just move the decimal point to the right, depending on the number of zeros available. Where you are to multiply with all the decimal numbers, please go ahead and follow the method that you have just learned. Snap and send.